AI can now generate manual test cases, automation test cases, everything. Is it really replacing QA engineers? So we'll discuss those things today and what are the limitations of AI and what are the things that AI cannot do in the field of testing and what are the things that it cannot be able to take care of it. So where human is necessary, and all these gossips, all these rumors are going across the industry saying that AI is going to replace the QAs or AI is going to replace the employees. So let us try to understand in QA perspective today that what AI cannot really do and where AI is going to fail. AI is, I mean, I can tell you AI is really amazing and really helpful, but AI is also having limitations. So we will discuss one by one. There are many points that we have to discuss, that we have to focus today. So we will try to discuss them. Before going to that, I run mock interviews, I provide career guidance, and if you want to share any kind of a interview experience, please reach out to me via email. So my email is there in the bio. Please reach out to me and don't hesitate to reach out to me. Please reach out to me. Okay. So then coming back to the topic, that what are the current limitations, where human is required, where human is really required. So those things we will discuss one by one. The very first point is one is lack of true product understanding. So AI is a large language model. So AI is built on top of large language model. So what is large language model? So which is it's a system which is trained based on the publicly available data. So this your product understanding is a private data which is specific to that particular company. So that is the reason it will not be able to understand full business cycle of your product or your company product. So companies usually don't prefer to provide its private data to AI, because it can have transaction details, it can have PI data, personal identifiable information like social security number or like etc, phone numbers, contact numbers, emails, etc. So these are all considered as a personal information. So all those things we cannot provide, and also some of the business logics also we will not be able to provide it to the AI. So in that case what is going to happen? So it will not be able to understand your product fully. So sometimes, for example, requirement is user should be able to cancel the order before shipping. So there is an e-commerce application. So so user has to cancel the order before shipping starts, right? So that is the requirement. But AI, what AI cannot even really think of it, saying like what if order is already shipped partially. So in that case it is not able to write the test cases. So it can only generate some standard test cases saying that cancel button test cases and API validations and automation script. But where it will fail is like exactly at the business core level. So in the edge cases level. So in during that particular point, if I mean the order is already shipped, or like if it is what if refund is fails after cancel, after canceling the order, if refund is failing. So it will not be able to think all those business scenarios as of now. So okay. So then coming back to the next thing is like no real user thinking. AI does not behave like an user. So it can provide test cases like clicks randomly or refreshing the page, switching the network, etc. But where it fails is like how human feel with that particular application. So that feel won't be there with the AI, so that we will not be confident enough to push our code to the production. Okay. So then third point is like weak in edge cases and negative scenarios. So that is very very important. As of now, the AI is capable and it is good to provide happy path scenarios and basic validations and up to some detailed test cases also. But the real edge cases and negative scenarios, it will not even think about it. Sometimes boundary value analysis and race conditions and timing issues, all those things it will not be able to provide as of now. So that is where human is required in terms of AI cannot really replace QAs. So AI will replace QAs, but up to some percentage. It cannot make it zero for sure. Okay. So this keep it in my mind. Keep it in your mind. So the fourth point is hallucination problem. Sometimes AI itself will assume something and it will provide that answer confidently. So without knowing it's wrong. Sometimes it will provide wrong and sometimes it will say like it's very right answer. So that is not the case. For example, generating incorrect X path and suggesting wrong assertions and creating the test cases for the feature that does not even exist. So all these things are possible. You There should be a people in the loop. So there is a concept called human in the loop. So as of today, so in order to build a system which entirely take care of AI is not possible. So there are people required inside the loop along with the AI. Okay, so this keep it in mind. And so the next point is like no ownership or accountability. So right now the AI is not able to take any ownership or accountability. AI does not cares if the release fails. If you deploy the production, if you deploy the code to your production, it does not care, because the people are going to use the application, right? So AI, how do the AI get to know about there are failures, right? So as of now, it can take care of deploying the code to the production, but what if fails in the production? Who is responsible? Who is accountable for this? Because at the end of the day, people are going to use the production site, right? So that should be taken care. So it is not able to take the responsibility, it is not able to raise the risks. What is the risk of this particular bug? What is the risk of this particular, what is the criticality of this particular bug? Say if it is going to production, and if it fails, login itself fails, so how this AI is going to decide saying that, so this is the critical issue, this is the major issue, how it is able to do it? So that is not possible. So sometimes we as a QA engineer, if you come across some of the critical issues, we are going to block the release, but AI is not able to block the release at any cost. It will go ahead and it will deploy. So okay, so that is one more. And the next one is security and confidentiality risk. So because companies cannot blindly upload its product data or customer data or internal workflows, because those are very very specific to its own product. If it is uploaded to that particular AI, so AI is very smart enough saying that it will learn from, it will be able to learn from your inputs. So and it can suggest some other places what is the solution, what is the solution if they are coming across the same issues. Say for example, if there are two competitor business, right? So one competitor is having very good business logic, one competitor is not having such a good business logic. So if this guy is uploading all its details, all its logics to AI, so AI is much capable enough to understand, or it's capable to learn from your data, and it can suggest the same logic to them. So this kind of an issue can happen in the AI. So these are all very security kind of issues. So then comes the maintenance problem. AI can generate, right? AI can generate automation code quickly, and it can do whatever it want to do. But the point is, who maintains it? Who refactor the flaky test cases? If test case is not working, who is going to replace? Who is going to take care of those things? So who update the locators if locators are not correct? So AI will help your productivity, but it is not going to what do you say, replace the QA engineers. Automation is all about 80% maintenance, guys. It is not about one time job. It is all about automation suite we are building is to maintain for longer time. So you have to maintain, you have to refactor it, you have to go through the locators, you have to go through many other things, right? Sometimes the issues can happen for different reasons. So AI will not be able to analyze all those things. I'm pretty sure. So as of today, okay. So then comes, cannot replace the exploratory testing. AI will never do this, because exploratory is all about human thinking. So you have to put your curiosity, creativity and institution into it, and you have to do some kind of an exploratory, is like an exploring something, right? So that AI, how AI will be able to do it? It will never be able to do it, and it will not be able to understand also. So what is exploratory testing? It can give some ideas, but it will never be able to do it in real time as of today. In future, I'm not sure. Maybe there could be some agents, there could be some AI specific to their particular company. If they are building some agents, maybe that will be able to do it. I'm not sure. So as of today, there is no such system in the market available. Okay. So then comes tool dependency problem. So AI output depends on many things like prompting quality and how you are building your agents, and the tool capacity, what are all the tools you are using, and what it can handle and what it cannot handle. Because like sometimes when I am working with AI, sometimes it's very iterative process, saying that like in order to get one solution you have to prompt multiple times, even though if you have provided the context. So the solution varies from model to model. So there are many models in the AIs, right? GPT-4, GPT-5, GPT-6, I mean GPT 5.3, GPT 5.4, like that. So there are other things like Sonnet, Haiku, something like that. So there are multiple models available in the market. So the response will vary from each model to model. So in that cases, so you should be smart enough to understand what is prompt quality and what are all the tools that you are using and what is the dependency with those tools, right? So all those things, right now it is not able to do it. And coming back to the next one, no business risk awareness, right? I have already mentioned this. What is the which bug is critical, which bug can be ignored, and so all those things has to be judged by the human, the guy one who is having understanding, real understanding of the product, only will be able to do it. So this AI cannot do as of today. Make sure I'm mentioning this as of today, because AI is changing drastically today's world. Every day new version is coming, every day new things are happening in the AI. So we cannot really predict, but as of today it is not able to do it. Okay. So all those things please keep in your mind, guys. So AI can boost your productivity, but it is not going to replace. Okay. So but some percentage might reduce, because of your productivity is going to be increased. So because of that reason it can reduce some percentage of resources, but not 100% resources will not be destroyed or will not be removed at any cost. So don't worry about anything. So keep upgrading your skills and keep learning, keep understanding about the AI, keep utilizing AI in your particular domain, and improve your productivity, guys. So thank you so very much for watching. If you like my content, please hit the like button, share, subscribe to my channel, guys. And if you want to give any mock interviews, or if you want to need any career guidance, or if you want to share any interview experience, please reach out to me via mail. Thank you.